The skill I'm going to work on with today is matching. It's another question type. You have many different applications for it. You can do audio only, you can do words only. I find at my level I tend to do more terms and definitions, but you can scale it up or scale it down however you need to make it fit your content. This is how you do it. So you'll go to Create, Formative. We'll title it Review Skills, and we'll add question or content. In order to do matching, you look in the middle there for the arrows going opposite directions. And then you type your directions at the top, match each word with its category. And you'll see there are arrows connecting each of these pairs. These are matching pairs. When you create this, you need to create them so the answers are directly across from each other. You don't want to mix them up. We can mix them up once we've created it through the randomization order tool, but you cannot do that when you're creating it. Otherwise, you make the key wrong and then it'll never be right. So it has 3. I can add more pairs. Let's say I have 5 things I want to do matching on. I have 5 ordered pairs. There we go. But if not, I can just delete. I'm just going to do 3 for now. I'm going to show you one way to do it with doing audio. So maybe primary teachers would lean more this way, or SPED, or anyone can do it. I'm just showing you one option. In order to add audio, you'll go to the plus sign, add enriched content, and at the top you'll choose the microphone that says audio. It'll have a blue button that says start audio recording. Ouch. And then you can play it back and listen to it. Ouch. If you're happy with it, you click add audio. If there was a mistake, you want to replace it, you click the red button. It says, are you sure you really want to do it? Yes. Then you just do it again. Ouch. Listen that back. Ouch. I'm fine with that. I'm going to add audio. Now, ouch is an interjection. I'll do another audio. Boom. And then, of course, boom is an onomatopoeia. And let's do one more. Add audio. Start. Between. Between. Sounds fine. I'm going to add it. Between, click in this box, is a preposition. Now again, making sure that when you create this, this is like creating your key. You don't want to try and shuffle them. Your answers will all be wrong. This is showing formative what the right answers are. So now that I've created all of my matching that I want, I'm going to see how many total I did. I did 3. So up here in the point value box, I'm going to edit this and click outside of it so it saves, so it's 3 points because there are 3 different opportunities to match. Scrolling down to my settings, I obviously want to make it required, so they have to do it, and I also want to allow partial credit because they might get some right and some wrong. That way they could get 1, 2, or all 3 points. Another way to do matching, go to matching again, is you can do pictures. So let's say we want to match each picture with their fraction. So let's say I want to do a picture on the left side and a fraction on the right. So the pictures, this is where I go to the plus sign, add enriched content. But this time I'm going to choose image. I could choose file if I wanted to, but I know that I have 3 screenshots I want to use. I've already saved them ahead of time. I'm ready to go get them. So I'm going to click on image, and I'll click here to upload them. And this is 1/4 of a pizza, 1/4. So I can just type the words 1/4 if I'm doing it in word form. If I want to show them 1/4 in as a fraction with a numerator and denominator, I'm going to go the plus sign and math. And this, it gets a little squashed in that box, but right here on the right side is my fraction creator. So I want 1 on the top, and then I'll use my down arrow key for my denominator. When I'm done, I will click outside of that box, and it should, and I'll click outside of it again. So it should be like, I know it's not very big, but there it is. Next one, I would like to add another picture. I'll go to image, click to upload, scrolling to the bottom, add this image. This is 1/3, so I'll go to my plus and then math, click on my fraction bar. 1, I'm typing the 1, down arrow, typing the 3. If I hit enter, it'll take me back to it as well. And then over here, I'd like to add one more picture, so adding enriched content, image, clicking to upload, going to find 1/2. So adding enriched content, math, fraction, 1, down arrow, 2, enter. And then we're going to double check that we make them across from each other. So 1/4 is across from 1/4, 1/3 is across from 1/3, 1/2 is across from 1/2. If you want to additionally, maybe you're teaching SPED or the lower level learners who have not yet been able to read fractions yet, you want to provide the audio. Add enriched content, audio. Start recording. 1/3. You'll add it, and then it'll be right below it. Ideally, it'd be nice if you could get some space between them, but it doesn't always allow for that. So you'll have to make the decision if, and I've also discovered, if you see how it's blinking right here, the cursor's right here. If you hit the backspace, whoops, I deleted it. So I don't recommend that. You decide if the audio is something you want to keep or not. I'm just going to go back right now. Go back to the fraction for 1/4. Now, how many total are being matched? 1, 2, 3. I should have 3 points at the top. I believe if I go up here and check my previous question, no, I don't. So I'll go down to these settings. I do want to allow partial credit. They will randomly, Formative will randomly organize the different options. If I go to view, click on the eyeball, you'll see it as a student. They're not going to show them the answers. They will be randomized. You don't have to enable that. So right here, this is the one we did with the audio. And in order to move them, see these 6 dots right here, you'll click on it. The kids will click on it actually. And then they'll decide, do I want to keep it here? If they want to keep it across from preposition, they won't move it. But if they want to move it, they'll click on any of these 6 pairs of 6 dots, and it'll tell you where your options are for moving. If I listen to the first one, ouch, and I ask myself, is ouch a preposition? Ouch is an interjection, so I want to move it down to interjection. I'll click, see how it's highlighted in blue, I'll click, and it's moved. Gonna check. Ouch is across from interjection. What's this one? Boom. Boom. Is boom a preposition? No, boom is an onomatopoeia, so I want to move it. Click on those dots. I find where I want it to be paired up, onomatopoeia. Checking it. Boom. Boom is onomatopoeia. Ouch. Ouch is interjection. Between. Between is a preposition. So doing it this way really encourages them to double check their work, not to rush through and be done. With the visual, it's a little bit easier to see. We're analyzing the picture first. Here's the relationship, and here is what it corresponds with, so the fraction. Is this 1/3? No, it's 1/2. I want to move it, so I'm clicking on the dots, which then opens up 2 options for moving it. I would like this picture matched with this fraction, so I'm going to click on the middle row. And of course, 1/3 is not matching this one, so I need to move it down to where this is 1/4, so it matches with 1/4. Checking it for final. 1/3, 1/3, match. 1/2 with 1/2, match. 1/4 with 1/4, match. And a third, more traditional way to do matching is just simply with text. Here's a third question I've already prepared. This has to do with the novel Holes. The students are being asked to match each event from the book to their plot element. So the plot elements are on the right, and they're already mixed up because I'm in student view. When I created them, originally I did answer across from answer, so they were properly paired. But what the students will have to do is figure out, oh, is Stanley and Hector being reunited with their families, is that part of the climax? No, actually, that's part of the conclusion. And so you can use words as well. You don't always have to do pictures or audio. I'm just showing you have many different options. Pick and choose what you need, make it fit